Ready? All right, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Colton. Today, we're going to make one of my favorite cookies. It's called the
MonsterCookies.
MonsterCookies. I have no idea why they have that monster cookie name, but they're delicious. And the one thing I like about them the most is there's no flour. So you could totally make a gluten-free recipe of this if you wanted. So let's have at it. It's going to be lots of fun. First things first, got to turn on the oven. Today we need the oven to be 350 degrees. So it's a good idea to get that preheated and ready to go. So while you're mixing, it can heat up. And then when you're ready to drop those cookies in, you don't have to wait for the oven. And don't forget, check the oven. Make sure there's nothing in it first. It's always a good idea. You never know who maybe put a bowl in there or something to...
Prank someone?
You never know. Somebody might have stuck something in there just because it was a convenient place to put it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the ingredients to our MonsterCookies. I'll go ahead and go in order of how we're going to actually add them in, and we'll do it a little bit at a time. So the first thing we're going to need, 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Can you get 3 eggs, please?
This time, don't drop them.
Don't drop them. Good plan.
This time I didn't drop.
Good job. Okay, there's 1. You hold that, please. Oh, you cracking it? Crack it hard. Okay, now get your thumb in there.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you crack that one for me. Good job.
Ooh, they cracked around around it.
Okay, 3 eggs. Now, we need 1 cup of white sugar. Will you put that in for me?
Is this 1 whole cup?
Yep, that 1 whole cup. Here, let's see if I can't fill that up for you.
What's a smaller one?
Okay, 1 cup. Dump that in there, nice and easy. Good job.
It does.
And 1 1/4 cup packed dark brown sugar. Okay, there's our 1/4 cup. Nice work. Good job. Okay, dump it in.
3, 2, 1, 3.
Oh, good job. Okay,
They're rock solid.
nice. All right, we'll go ahead and mix this up and we'll come right back. Okay, now that that's all mixed up, we're going to add our next ingredients. So next we have, let's see, looks like we've got the salt. So we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Over the thing. Nice and easy. Oops. Okay. Put it, oh. Good job. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to need baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. Very important. And believe it or not, we need 2 teaspoons of that. So this is a 1/2, so how many do we need?
2.
That gives us
4.
very good. Okay, good job. Okay, 4 of those. Okay, dump it in. Yep, just like that. And then scrape it on the top so it's nice and flat. Good. Okay, how many times are we going to do that?
3 more.
Good. Scrape it. Nice. 2. 3, good job. And 1 more. Wonderful. Good job. Okay, done with that one. Then the next thing we need is the vanilla.
Always important for
Always.
cookies.
Right. Okay. If I pour it, can you dump it in, or are you going to try it?
Pour, of
Okay,
course.
I'll pour it, of course. All right. Nice and easy. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And then 1 cube of butter. Now what's my rule about butter?
Always melt it first.
Never melt it.
Oh yeah.
Never melt it, always soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Never melt it, always soft. There, that was easy. Okay. And then we need the peanut butter. Now,
Peanut butter!
yeah, peanut butter. So the crazy thing about peanut butter is sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's not. And so depending on how oily your peanut butter is, you may have to add more oats, more oatmeal to this recipe. So if it's super dry, you might need to add a little bit of milk. We'll go ahead and mix this in. We won't know if it's too oily until we do our first test batch of cookies. If it's too oily, we'll add some oats. If it's not oily enough, we'll add a little bit of milk. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So here we go. 1 15-ounce jar.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you say that?
I
That's
have
so
no
silly.
idea.
All right. How about a spoon?
This?
No, a big spoon. Okay, here you go. Wow, this one was really oily. Mm-hmm. You want to taste it?
Yeah. Tastes just like peanut butter.
Imagine that.
I just stuck in my mouth. I can't even talk properly.
Me neither. Okay. Careful with the peanut butter. It'll stick to your mouth. Okay. So once that's ready to go, what do? We mix it. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. It's mixed up, ready to go. The next ingredient is the oatmeal. The recipe calls for 4.5 cups of quick oats, not instant oatmeal, quick oats, the 1-minute kind, okay? So quick oats, but because I like the different texture, I like it a little bit more firm bite, I do 3.5 cups of quick oats and 1 cup 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. So let's add those in. Start with the old-fashioned. Here we go. 1 cup. How about? Hey, let's scoop it. Hey, gently. Oh, pretty good. Okay, nice job. Careful.
Make sure you don't spill it, like I just did.
All right, here you go. 3 scoops. How many of these did I say? 1. Yep. No, 3 of these ones. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, now we'll mix those and come back in a minute. Okay, now that that's all mixed up, we've got 2 ingredients left, and they're the best ones. M&Ms, plain old M&Ms. 1 full cup of them. Go ahead and dip them in. And then another cup of chocolate chips.
Yep.
Semi-sweet or dark chocolate is totally up to you. I like to use this semi-sweet, but a lot of other people like the dark chocolate, so it's up to you. Okay, we'll mix these up and be back in a minute. Okay, so that's all mixed up. It's ready to go. The next step is to bake some. Now, the trick to making really good cookies that you can share with your friends is to get it done, to get the batch done right. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that the recipe is spot on. The only problem is with different elevations, different oil consistencies of the peanut butter will change every time. It sounds like our oven is ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook 3 cookies as a start batch, and we'll see how they turn out. And then if they don't turn out quite right, we know we didn't ruin a whole bunch of cookies. We only ruined 3. So if, like I said before, if they're too oily, we'll add a little bit of oats. If they're too crunchy or too dense, then we'll go ahead and add a little bit of milk. I use almond milk because it's good for you. So we'll go ahead and do that and let you know how they turn out. Okay, Colton, show me how easy it is to make these cookies. We have a 1.5 tablespoon spoon, and these call for 2 tablespoon cookies. So we just go ahead and fill it full. Good job.
There we go.
Nice job. Gotta have sound effects. It won't work as well unless you're using sound effects. Good job. We actually use parchment paper when we cook our cookies because we don't like to do dishes. And so this helps us not to have to do so many dishes. Whoa, that is a big one. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. That's way too much. We're gonna put some back. Okay, so there's our 3 test cookies. We're gonna slip them in the oven. That's 4, and there's not enough room. So we better stop. Okay, so, got it? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take it into the oven. Okay, can you open the oven for me? Nice, and in the oven they go.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, that's why it's called an oven. It's better to have them undercooked than overcooked. So we're gonna start off with 7 minutes and take a look and see how they look when we're done. All right, 7 minutes is up. Look at these cookies. They look like they are a bit stiff still. Like we might need to add some milk. Why don't you go ahead and grab one, pull it apart. No, pull it apart and see how it looks first.
Inside? Ugh.
Okay, what do you think?
Tastes like.
Is it super crumbly? Oh, good. So that's it. 7 minutes is the trick. So drop them on the cookie sheet, and then we'll cook another batch and be done. This recipe actually makes 3 dozen cookies. I hope you enjoy them, guys. Talk to you later.